Now previously we just looked at the match command. It tells us which position it is. That's not overly helpful. What we're going to try and look at is the person and the team. So we're going to use a Vlookup. A Vlookup works very similar to the match. We're going to be looking for a specific cell or a value in a specific range, but then I want to tell it which column I want to look at. If you notice here, before I was looking at one column, it was the F or the G column. This one is a series. It goes from A2 to H301. So I'm going to look up, and V means a vertical. So my list is vertically listed. Okay. So if I was to copy and paste that into the place where I want to put it, now the data should be right. I'm looking at F3. That's incorrect, so I'm going to drag that one down to F4 because I want to have a look at this row. And A2 to H301 is still correct, and column 5. So I press enter, and it gives me the answer that the team this is, so it's looking in that. Now, you can also add true to the end of this one. Notice before we did false because these were in a random order, but if you have a look at this list here, the very important thing is in a Vlookup, the first column has to be a number, and in this situation we can see that my list is ordered from 1 down to 300. So it's an ordered list, so I do not need to put false, and if I leave true off, it defaults to true by itself. So better understanding would always put the true in there so I know that's what it's doing. If we have a look at the name, so let's do it from scratch, equals Vlookup. The cell that I'm looking up is this position here. The place where I'm looking it up is under data, and I want to use the whole lot of data. This is why it's good to remember what the values are, so I can scroll through, comma, and I'm looking up the 4th column this time, and the list is an ordered list along with the first occurrence. Okay. I've got the address. So if I have a look here, what have I gotten wrong? If we have a look, column 1 is ID, column 2 is a unique, column 3 is surname, column 4 is address, column 5 is team. So I actually wanted column 3. So it's a very simple change in my where has the 4, I change that to a 3, and that's the person there.